you from the Metrodome here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Well, we're just past the halfway mark of the season, and the playoff-bound teams are starting to pull away from the pack. So thanks for joining us again as the Packers square off against the Vikings. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring... The crowd is ready, the teams are ready, so let's get tonight's game going. Epstein in to kick this one off. Should be a return here. From the 7-yard line.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, first down.
It's 1st and 10. Green is the deep back. They give it to the halfback. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
They come out of the nickel. Pressure coming. Throws it over the middle. On the money. Former Southern Miss standout. John, it looks like this is a one-sided matchup. One of the top quarterbacks in the league against a pass defense that hasn't been able to stop anybody to this point.
Well, I think it all comes down to this secondary. They don't have great team speed, so they have to keep everything in front of them. I think that may be a tough deal.
The Vikings have it. The ball came loose, and the defense was right there to pick. So with the play in question, the coach has decided to challenge the call.
Yeah, and they might get this call reversed.
The coach is hoping to get it right here because that could be a big lift to the team.
What the official will be looking for here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
They'll take over at the 35.
Closing in with the pass. Drops the interception. He easily could have taken that one all the way back.
And he's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way. And then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Pressure, looking for an option with the throw, and it's intercepted. There he goes. The defender is there to make the play.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Culpepper sets up, using motion.
Give it all you got.
Under pressure, gets rid of it with the catch on the run. The receiver was able to get that pass under control and bring it into his body for the reception.
There's nothing that receiver can't do out there.
Receives the handoff. And he's tackled at the 16. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback. They need about 3. Dropping back. Pressure coming. He's taken down in the backfield. And the blitz confused the pass protection.
This defense is very good at masking what they're trying to do on defense. The guy will show blitz, and he drops into coverage as a guy from the outside blitzes in his place. And I'll tell you, that could make it very hard to maintain blocking assignments.
The kick is up, and the kick sails wide. Green, the lone back, cross play to the right. Green didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
surveying the field. Gets the pass off. A little off target, but caught. That pass was right into the receiver's hands.
Yeah, this quarterback has stressed accuracy all year. Repetition and control gives the guy confidence to deliver the ball on target.
Closing in, looking for an option. This one falls incomplete. 4th down, upcoming after that incomplete pass. Fenwell will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. From the 25. The 40. He had an outstanding return.
Anytime you can get a punt return like that, it can do a lot for your team. The most important thing is it gets your team closer to scoring.
Pressure with the pass. The pass falls incomplete. He just couldn't find a way to control it.
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
Drops back. Under pressure with the throw. Runs him over. Now that's a stiff arm. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short. He can throw them long. He can throw them medium. He can throw them anywhere.
Off and running. He tried to create something on his own there.
Yeah, he really dug in to give extra effort that he needed to get in there.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Handed off to the back. Bennett couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Dropping back, pressure coming, throws it, turns, he has it. That reception moves the chains, and they picked up a 1st down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Hand it off. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
Bennett gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 6-yard line.
90 bull.
Gets the pass off. Touchdown, Vikings. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of him so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to give them the ball back so they can go score again.
From the 7-yard line. Breaking free with the hurdle. Nothing happened for the offense on their last drive as they went 3 and out.
On the return.
Only one man back. Gives the ball off. And that's a gain of about 8.
With the carry. Gain of 8 on
2nd and a deuce.
We'll see.
Hand it off to the back. Loses one tackle. Green covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a 1st down.
touchdown is the difference between these two teams. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Favre gets set. Closing in. He's looking. Throwing. Incomplete pass. A good pass, but no catch.
This is one of those guys who's working really hard to improve himself. Every now and then he'll let one bounce off his hands like that, but most of the time you can rely on him to make the catch when you really need it.
Drops back. Pressure with the throw. He hits his receiver. He was on the receiving end of that bullet.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper.
Third and inches. Ball on the 47-yard line. You got him. Eagle left. Snake eyes.
And this is the fifth play of this drive. Henderson with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Hand it off. Picks up 5.
30, the ball carrier. 5-yard gain on the play.
Favre sets up. Gets the toss to the left. On the ground. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
About a yard to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. 8th play of this drive. Again with a carry. Henderson picks up just enough to convert. They get it again on 3rd down.
That's the kind of thing that deflates a defense. They keep getting them in these 3rd down situations. They can't seem to get the offense off the field.
Gets the call. And that's a gain of about 8.
With the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
2 yards to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Drops back, under pressure, surveying the field. With the throw, with the catch. Loses 1 tackle. He's inside the 10. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
15-yard gain on the play. First and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line. Snake eyes. You ain't got nothing. Set. Hut.
Hand it off. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
2 on the play. Give him nothing here, D.
On the call. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2. 3rd and goal. Ball on the 1. Henderson. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. And so we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
Can't argue with the result. And the touchdown was the result that they were looking for. This offense could put it together.
They'll return this one. From the 5. And we'll see if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession.
Get in there.
Pressure coming. Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 21. Takes it off to the back. Gain of 2.
Number 23, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Flings it hits his receiver. So it's 4th down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sidelines.
He's waving for the fair catch. They were very efficient on their last drive, relying on the running game as they move down the field. And let's see if they go back to the run here. They give it to the halfback. Breaking free. And that's a gain of about 8.
With the carry, gain of 8 on the play.
Only one man in the backfield. Closing in, looking downfield, rolling out to his right with the pass, and caught a tremendous catch. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Get up, line. Catch the ball, man. Sideline to sideline.
Favre gets set, tucks it away. Pressure, looking for the deep pass down the right side. Plenty of pressure, and he barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
He surveys the field, throws it, and it's complete. The 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, Packers. Just an outstanding pass with a spectacular catch.
Boy, that was one heck of a touchdown. Those two can't be stopped out there.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Longwell comes in to kick off. Sends it sailing. From the 7. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
Under pressure, gets the pass off. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
They line up in the I formation. Throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming with the throw. This one falls incomplete.
Pass interference on the defense.
We might see a quick pass here on 1st down. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 43-yard line. Culpepper sets up. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Closing in with the pass. He couldn't come up with the interception.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception. There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
Flag down.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty.
That'll be 15 yards, no question.
You see what he did was he grabbed it and he held on to it and he tried to bring him down with it. Now, if he would have just grabbed it and let go, it would have been a 5-yard penalty.
The Packers come out in a nickel package.
On the 26-yard line.
Pressure, steps up into the pocket with the catch. The Vikings call a timeout. They have one remaining.
Every team talks about how they need to get points when they're in the red zone. If they can make the most of this, you'll see a confident group going into the locker room at halftime.
Hit him low. Snake eyes.
brought down in the backfield by Johnson. Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. So they dug themselves into a hole here. A long 3rd down situation. The Packers come out in a nickel package.
Stay after him. Here comes the heat.
With the throw, and the catch is made.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Get at him, D.
Dropping back, pressure coming. This pass is incomplete. The defense digging in. Huge goal line stand here.
If they can somehow hold him to only a field goal, that would be a huge lift going into halftime.
Culpepper gets set. Man in motion. Closing in. Inches from a touchdown.
The receiver just had too much momentum going, and he couldn't get himself under control and drag his feet to get the score.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Touchdown, Vikings. He threw it right in there for the score.
The receiver ran a perfect route, and he turned around just in time to see the ball and make the catch.
And it's on its way. The point after is good. Kickoff team lines up. Good distance. From the 8-yard line.
This guy might have a strong arm, but I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
Give it to the halfback. So go to the locker room with the score even. Let's get back to the play on the field. We're ready to start the 2nd half of play. Here's the kickoff team. It's on its way. From the 1. The Vikings will start this drive from the 24-yard line. Crosses it left.
This offensive line has been on its heels all day.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10. Dropping back, it off, but created problems in the backfield on that play. That play wasn't going anywhere.
And that showed great discipline by the defensive line. They were read and run the whole way, and they stuffed it as soon as they handed it off.
The Vikings line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Culpepper gets set. Pressure with the throw. Here's an opening. Looking for leverage. The defenders almost didn't catch up to him.
Yeah, he did a great job of picking up some extra yardage, but I think he was a little disappointed that he wasn't able to bring it in for the score.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Could be a good return here. So he was brought down before he had a chance to get anything going.
Good job by both teams there. He gets his team a few yards closer to the end zone, and the coverage team prevents him from getting anything big.
They give it to the halfback. And that's a gain of about 8.
The ball carrier, gain of 8 on the play.
Drops back, under pressure, looking for a receiver. He hits his receiver at the 30. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Hand off to the tailback. Green didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Pressure coming, looking downfield, gets rid of it. Good throw. Good looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
22 on the play.
Green. Touchdown, Green Bay. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go when he got there.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
They did everything they had to on that one. The end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 5-yard line. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. So they have 1st and 10 here. All on their own 20. Culpepper gets set.
Watch the flat. You ain't got nothing.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Closing in. Here's an opening.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a 1st down.
The Packers come out in a nickel package.
On the 31-yard line.
Bulldog under.
Set.
Passing on 1st down. Pressure. Gets rid of it. Nice adjustment. They'll bring him down at the 34-yard line. A great leap and catch by the receiver on that pass.
When you're a receiver and a pass goes over your head like that, you got to get up there, pull the ball in, and tuck it in before you get hit.
Sideline to sideline. Bust the
On the ground. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
On the run. 3-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Get at him. Bulldog under. Set.
Using motion. Under pressure. Throwing. The 50. No problem picking up the 1st.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Bust his grill, D.
Passing on 1st down. Pressure coming. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Johnson. That's his 3rd sack of the year. Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Closing in with the pass. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Green Bay looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Pressure with the throw. He hits his receiver. Another good pass and fine catch. That pass delivered right on target. The receiver able to bring it in for the 4th time tonight. Number 83 sets up to run back the punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. And this one comes back out to the 20. It's 1st and 10. Favre sets up, tosses it left, receives the handoff. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
On the run, gain of 6 on the play.
Handed off to the back. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
On the carry, 3-yard gain on the play.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
And we'll start the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Melissa, any news from down there?
I just spoke with the trainer, and he told me they're going to run a few x-rays on him in the locker room, but as of now, his return is doubtful.
Thanks for that report, Melissa. Looking for the long completion down the left side. Looking for something big on 1st down, but the pass off the mark.
On the play.
Minnesota comes out in a dime package. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and it's complete. The receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
3rd and inches. Ball on their own 43. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Handed off to the back, across midfield. Green is closing in on 100 yards rushing.
15-yard gain on the play.
Hand off to the tailback. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
They'll go from the I formation. Pressure coming, tossing it over the middle. Favre somehow got that pass off.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 35-yard line.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Looking for a receiver. Good play in the backfield by Johnstone. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
He's trying to pin them down inside their own 10 on this one. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 3. Gives the ball off. He loses it. The Vikings scoop it up. That was a lucky bounce.
You love an offense that is always aware of what's happening on the field.
Klein Saucer. Loss of about 1.
On the run, loss of 2 on the play.
Drops back. He's looking, gets rid of it, and he hits his target. The pass is right there, and the receiver hauls it in for his 3rd reception tonight. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 48. The 30, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Gain of 20 yards.
The Packers line up in the shotgun. Pass play here on 1st down. Looking for an option with the pass. He finds his man. Not quite far enough to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
far. Gets set. Closing in. Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. The defender just teed off on it.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. Good throw.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Every time that I breathe, it's to keep you alive. And every time
2 minutes left. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Pressure, looking downfield, rolls right. And he's brought down in the backfield by Mixon. He dumps the quarterback for a loss, his first sack.
Huge loss on the play.
2nd and goal. Ball on the 11-yard line. Minnesota comes out in their nickel package with the throw, almost intercepted. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
3rd down now and goal to go. The Vikings come out in a nickel package. Minnesota calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left, so we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. Ryan Longwell comes in to attempt a 21-yard field goal. And it's on its way. The kick is good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Should be a return here. From the 5-yard line. The Vikings will start the drive from the 22-yard line.
86 on the return.
Out of the shotgun.
10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Culpepper gets set. Gets the pass off. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch. They're going to make the quarterback keep throwing because it's the only way that they have a shot at coming back.
Dropping back, throws it. He went up there and he got it. And they're going without a huddle.
Reception. 1-yard gain on the play.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on 3rd down. The 50, at the 40. There he goes. The 20. And he showboats his way toward the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Randy Moss catches another touchdown pass. His 2nd now. Epstein comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. The Vikings are clearly not finished just yet.
This game is yet to be decided.
The onside kick is off. Green Bay recovers. Slips the tackle. Slips the tackle. Green Bay leading in this one by 3, and the offense heads back out. So the defense can use its last time out here after 1st down, but 2 kneel downs will close this game out. Hand it off. The Vikings call a timeout. That's their final timeout. 7 yards to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Again with the run. About a 2-yard gain here.
Ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Green. Robin makes the stop at the 27-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 22-yard line. He'll get the call again, and he stopped at the 20. Gain of 2.
On the run, gain of 2 on the play.
That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Green Bay 24, Minnesota 21. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying,
Please drive home safely.